The further we get from the shooting in Parkland, the more information that is revealed through local news and conservative media. The more a picture of who was responsible for protecting these kids from the monster that did this and how much they failed. From the exclusive interview with a Parkland teacher revealing an ignored threat assessment, we had that last week, to the police department and Broward County's continual dereliction of duty as it related to following up on the dozens of red flags. There's a lot to answer for. Now, one student, you heard us mention him earlier, 15-year-old Anthony Borges, whose heroism on that fateful day not only saved lives, 20 lives, but it landed him severely injured in the hospital. And he's spoken out about exactly who it was he believes failed him and his fellow students. Primarily, beyond the shooter himself, the murderer himself, he identifies those who failed as the superintendent of the school system, Robert Runcie, the Broward County Sheriff, Scott Israel, as well. In a statement, they actually had a press statement that they released. He's working with an attorney as well. Borges says that the two failed us students, teachers, and parents alike on so many levels. And he went on to say that I want all of us to move forward to end the environment that allowed people like this murderer to fall through the cracks. You knew he was a problem years ago and you did nothing. He should have never been in school with us, Borges says. I couldn't have said it better myself. Lots has been made about what some students have thought in the aftermath of this massacre, and it's curious to see how much attention the words of a student who was left scarred by his heroic actions. This 15-year-old saved 20 classmates. And let's see how much attention he gets on cable news. Now, unfortunately, this particular student, he's recovering. He was released from the hospital, thankfully, but he's still recovering, and he's in a wheelchair. And hopefully those microphones that CNN and MSNBC have been so hot to keep on for a month and a half, hopefully they won't be turned off by the time this hero gets well enough to speak.